with the people on this channel, we level up. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you decided to click in, and first of all, I just want to say thank you, and I want to let you know that this is a safe space. You are most welcome here, and I'm just going to introduce you to today's topic. It's something that I don't think a lot of people on social media talk about, but I think it's something that's very common within everyone and within, well, it's coming to me, it happens to me all the time, but I think it's definitely something that we should speak about because I say so. I say so, no, because I don't see it on social media that much. So how I came about this topic is during quarantine, like we all do, I did a little bit of introspection, a little bit of digging, and I came to find that I have a lot of toxic traits that I need to deal with, and one of them is disqualifying myself from opportunities, from getting to know certain people, and from basic things that I shouldn't be disqualifying myself from. So I don't know about you guys, but a lot of the time it is so easy for me to feel really small, really insignificant or inadequate, or sometimes feel like no one's gonna listen to what you have to say. And I have social media and school and I have home environments to blame for this. I hate to, but usually it's shown on social media that the popular people, the skinny people, the rich and beautiful people, no hate, are the people who are shown to be successful, or the people who people want to listen to. And it kind of like leaves a hint that if you're not that, no one's really gonna listen to you and no one really cares about what you have to say, right? And it kind of hurts because, let's be honest, social media is a lie. It's not a lie, but it's a magnification of what we would like people to believe about ourselves. So when we look at these people, we don't have that in mind. We just see what we see and take it as is, and we don't really think about everything that goes into it and the work that goes behind. I've basically come to a realization that a lot of the times I don't even give myself a shot, and I feel like I'm not good enough, and it sucks. It sucks so much because sometimes you really genuinely do have something to say, but as soon as you think about what you want to say, you completely shut it down because you think, I mean, who's gonna listen? I'm just a small person in the big world. Who's gonna stop for like a few seconds to hear what I have to say? And it's crazy because sometimes you don't even consciously make that choice. It's like a reflex almost. Like, I know for sure there's some opportunities that I could have hopped on like this and I could have done really well with, but I just let them go because I was like, yo, I don't have the skills for that. I'm not good enough. I'm not brave enough. That's a big one. I'm too scared. What will they think about me? What will I think about me in the situation? And basically me filming this right now is a way of contradicting everything I've believed and kind of like fighting that voice telling me that I'm not good enough, and canceling the fact that I can say what I need to say and I will be heard and I will be listened to. Obviously, I've been thinking about this topic quite a lot, and I've come to realize that sometimes we don't do what we do because of the fact that we hate ourselves, but it's because of who we look up to and who we basically have as our idols and who we kind of put on a pedestal. Because if you have Kim Kardashian, okay, let's not Kim Kardashianize everything, but like, let's say if you have an idol who is basically perfect and who is completely opposite to you, you're gonna end up disliking yourself because you're completely contradicting who you are, and it kind of makes you look worse than you really are, which really really messes with your confidence, and I can attest to that one for sure. Because like, it messes with your social life, it messes with your personal life, it also can mess with your academics and your personal goals as well, because obviously if you're not confident in doing what you want to do, and if you're completely shutting down the idea, not entertaining the possibility of having something good come out of something scary in that opportunity, you're gonna not become who you should or could be. And basically the message that you're sending to yourself is anything besides myself is not good enough, it's not worth it, it's not worth taking the risk. And it's toxic behavior. I have to call it out, and I have to call myself out, I have to call you out, guys. Sorry, but that's what it is. And in order to like deal with it and move through it, we need to confront it. Because the people on this channel, we level up. On this channel, we level up all the time. So today I'm gonna give you guys a few tips on how to deal with it and basically move through it and get past that mentality of thinking that you're not good enough, whether it's conscious, whether it's unconscious. And I'm basically gonna give a list that is kind of working for me. I'm still working through it. I mean, this is one form of doing it, but yeah. So first of all, point number one, something I do know really worked for me is I logged off of all my social medias for a specific amount of time. I think it was like 4 months ago, because it was just getting too much. You know, like when you go onto social media and you don't even try to, but somehow you start comparing yourself to other people, and you kind of like get kind of depro, because everything you see is not like you, and that's what is admired. So it kind of makes you feel sad, because you're like, wait a minute, I'm not like that, so I should probably feel bad about myself because everyone's praising that. So that's something I would recommend doing. Just like, even if it's 1 day a week, even if it's like taking a week off in a month, do something like that. Number two, girl, boy, guy, girl, go get your Bible. Go open that thing up and look at what God says about you. Go look at the truth, because that is the truth. That is the truth. Your self-esteem can only be boosted up so much by yourself and what you think about yourself. But as soon as you go into the word and find out from your creator what he thinks about you and what you truly are, it's a lot easier to discover and realize that, hey, look, there may be so many standards that are set by society, but I don't align with those because they're not my maker. They are not the reason why I'm here. I'm here because I have a purpose, and I am good enough. I am equipped enough. I am enough, you know. Another tip I would give is constantly ask yourself why. Constantly ask yourself, why are these people my idols? Why are these people, or a group of people, or a type of people that I look up to? Why is it that I don't feel good enough? Why is it that I disqualify myself from certain situations, talking to certain people? What is it about them that draws me in, that attracts me? Why is it that whenever I have a really good thing going for me, I always ruin it? Like, sit down and actually go in and get deep with yourself. And I advise you writing this down. That's a good thing to do. It's something I've been doing. It also helps when you're looking back, like let's say 2 months from now, and you've been working on this, and you can kind of like read. Oh, you can't really see, but it helps. Get a journal and write it down. I hurt myself. The third tip I have for you is ask yourself, why not? But ever since I came to this realization that I have a problem, I've been asking myself, why not? Why can't I sign up for that leadership position? Why can't I start a YouTube channel? Like, that's something I am taking into my life, and I'm constantly using it all the time. As soon as I like shut down an idea or I turn it down, I'm like, but wait, how come? Why can't I do it? Of course I can do it. Yeah, those are my tips. I hope you liked this short, really tiny, really small chit chat. I hope it kind of made you think a little bit, and I hope it kind of like maybe sparks a bit of a self-conversation. I hope it makes you think. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. I just hope it makes you think, and kind of like do a little bit of digging yourself and deal and work through all the things that could be better in life, you know. Hey guys, so if you really enjoyed this video, make sure to like it, and if you can relate to some extent, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about the video and to show your support. And if you like more of this content, subscribe to my channel. I realized I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Ntokie, and welcome to my channel.